only. Be prepared. Stock food, cash essentials. Saturday, April 18th, when the EBS activates, do not be afraid, be ready. There will come a moment very soon. April 18th, 2026, when every screen in the world displays the same message. Your phone, your television, your computer, all of them simultaneously. The emergency broadcast system will activate, not for a hurricane, not for an earthquake, for the truth. For 72 hours, the world will receive a continuous stream of declassified information, the real history of the last 100 years, the crimes committed against humanity by those who claim to protect it, the technology that was stolen from you, the financial system that enslaved you, all of it. Unfiltered, undeniable, and unstoppable. Some people will panic. That is expected. A lifetime of programming does not dissolve in an hour. But you will not panic because you already know. You have been preparing for this moment. Every time you read a post on this channel, every time you shared the truth when it was unpopular, every time you trusted your instincts over their narrative. When the EBS goes live, your role is simple. Be the calm in the storm. Be the person your family turns to. Be the one who says, I told you and now I will help you understand. The old world ends with a broadcast. The new world begins with you. Global Currency Reset on Wednesday, April 1st, 2026. The Global Currency Reset and Nisara Jasara laws activated across 209 nations, erasing debts, ending IRS, launching prosperity funds, and wiping out all illegitimate debts from the deep state bankers. Trump's sovereign U.S. Treasury note replaced the collapsed Federal Reserve dollar. No more income taxes, only tariffs and fair sales tax. The cabal's financial empire crumbles as the gold-backed QFS goes live. Tuesday, February 2026, Bruce the Big Call. Military sources now said that April 6th, 7th, Monday, Tuesday were now possible notification dates for Tier 4B to set their exchange appointments. People with Zim were to obtain their MedBed appointments starting Thursday the 9th, Friday the 10th, Saturday the 11th of April. Official Redemption Center is opening first week of April 2026. Full GCR protocol activated. Donald J. Trump office on Telegram. The countdown is over. Redemption schedules are now being filled with authorized participants. The infrastructure is live. What happens inside a redemption center? Biometric verification, complete identity sovereignty, asset-backed rates, legacy currency, Zim Dinar Dong, exchanged into digital value, quantum card activation linked to your sovereign wallet on XRP Ledger, XRPL, instant access, borderless funds 24/7, secure, debt clearance plus wealth management plus project funding, full post-exchange onboarding. Access is strictly controlled, no walk-ins.
It's a celebration. Celebrate good times. Come on. Celebrate. Celebrate good times. Come on.
Monday, April 6th, final phase activated, no turning back, confirmed. Tier 4B is now live and moving. Nisara Jasara connected on Telegram. Global banking hubs in Zurich, Reno, and Hong Kong. just entered their final liquidity cycle. Insiders report notifications are rolling out right now. This is real-time execution, not speculation. Breaking intel, massive QFS movements underway. High-value transfers are clearing through the QFS, triggering full liquidity release across multiple tiers. Private banking channels confirm funds are already positioning, the final step before public rollout. Live bank screens lighting up with rates. IQD $9.35 fully active. Internally, VND $5.89, exceeding projected values. Zim processing elite groups receiving now. Monday, April 6, NASARA, National Economic Security and Recovery Act, and GCR, Global Economic Security and Recovery Act, are two proposals for economic reform that have been circulating on the internet for quite some time. Tier 4B martial law. The main goal of these proposals is to make the world a better place by introducing a bunch of changes to the way we handle money. Some of these changes include eliminating debt. Imagine waking up one day and finding out that all your student loans, credit card debt, and mortgage have vanished into thin air. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, that's what NASARA and GCR are proposing. Introducing a new currency. Say goodbye to the good old US dollar and hello to a shiny new currency backed by gold, silver, or some other precious metal. This would make the value of money more stable and less prone to inflation. Revamping the tax system. No more complicated tax forms or surprise tax bills. NASARA and GCR want to simplify the tax system and make it more transparent so you can finally understand what's going on with your hard-earned cash and helping the little guy. These proposals aim to support small businesses and individuals by giving them access to low-interest loans and other financial assistance.
QFS Information Center, Quantum Financial System and the Tier 4B Internet Group, the world of currency revaluation, redemption centers, and NASARA-GCR payments. Tier 4B, ISO 20022 on Telegram, the Quantum Financial System QFS, and Tier 4B Internet Group. This is where the future of currency revaluation and redemption centers comes alive. The financial world is on the cusp of a monumental shift, as NASARA and GCR payments begin to reshape global economics and individual prosperity. Are you ready for the shift from fiat to asset-backed currencies? The whispers of Tier 4B and redemption centers are no longer just speculation. They're about to transform your world. For those of you who've heard about Tier 4B, also known as the Internet Group, you might be wondering if you're part of this exclusive wave. It's about intent if you've been involved in foreign currency like the Iraqi dinar, Vietnamese dong, or Zimbabwe zimu, could be part of the revolution. But this isn't just a group. It's a wake-up call. Redemption centers will soon be summoning those who are part of this currency revaluation. They won't be mystical places, but could be your local bank, or even an unassuming office. Once inside, the foreign currencies you've held on to will be exchanged for massive wealth. While many of us are aware and prepared, the general public remains oblivious. But once this hits mainstream news, expect a mad rush to redemption centers. The sleepers will wake up too late. And here's the kicker. The quantum financial system, QFS, rumored to be hack-proof and the future of financial security, is about to wipe out the central banking system. QFS promises to end the way of IAT slavery that has controlled nations for too long. What's more, it will shift the balance of power forever. And don't forget about Nasara. This treasure has been hidden from the public for decades. These mysterious payments, tied to everything from birth certificates to mortgages, will start filling